Hi guys, today's video is going to be a very interesting one as I will be talking about my best perfume discoveries of 2023. I know it's not yet the end of the year, but we are halfway already. Can you imagine? 6 months to go and it's 2024 already, and I have such a long list of amazing perfume discoveries, and I don't want to wait until the end of the year to discuss to you guys about all of these amazing finds. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Joanna and I do perfume reviews and recommendations in my channel. Welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you all so much for your continuous love and support. So as mentioned, today's video is all about the best of the best. I have tried so many perfumes in the past 6 months, as I'm always trying to find and test perfumes that I want to talk about to you guys. These are the ones that stood out amongst all those samples and perfumes that I purchased myself, PR samples as well. So it's going to be a long chat, okay? Today I have 14 or 15 perfumes to talk about. I have designer and niche fragrances, and yeah, I'm gonna start off with designer fragrances, all right? And the first one will be Almond Coconut Eau de Parfum by Laura Mercier. By the way, it doesn't mean that these perfumes are new release, okay? Some are new release this year and some I've only discovered. Back to this fragrance, this reminds me of my holiday once in Maldives. This is my kind of tropical fragrance. The almond and heliotrope combo in here is so beautifully done, and the coconut as well is very creamy. So if you are into that creamy coconut, you will love this too. This is not a watery kind of coconut. It's more of the creamy one, and that creamy coconut mixed with the almond, vanilla, and just like that soft musk, it's perfect. Especially now in the summertime, I love wearing this one with my Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. Highly recommend if you're looking for that tropical perfume that gives a luxurious vibe. Almond Coconut by Laura Mercier. Next perfume is from Hermes Jardin Acetyl. And I have talked about this fragrance in my channel several times. This is perfect in the weather right now, summertime. This is a different take of a citrus fragrance because of that olive tree note and the pistachio as well. The pistachio in here is like a dried pistachio, okay? It's not a creamy one. And fresh olive, that is giving that oiliness feel that is just into perfection. This opens up like calamansi fruit. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but basically it's that Asian lime. It's so refreshing. As a matter of fact, this is only an EDT, but this one on me stays long. On clothes, it stays forever. On me, let's say around 6 to 8 hours. This perfume is very unique. I think so far this is the most unique fragrance that I have discovered in the designers category. So I highly recommend you trying this one out if you haven't already. Hermes Jardin Acetyl. The third and fourth perfume are the newest release of Kayali. I don't have the bottles yet, but I'm just gonna show you the samples that I've finished in 2 days. And for me, finishing a sample in 2 days is a big sign that a perfume is really great. I sample a lot, guys, because I'm always in the hunt for good fragrances to talk about in my videos. So these ones are really, really good. They stood out to me, and if you haven't watched, I actually made a detailed review about this new fragrances. By the way, I haven't mentioned their names. It's Silk Santal 36 and Velvet Santal 35. It's under the wedding collection. This by far are my favorite release of Kayali. Let's talk about Silk Santal 36 first. This is for the floral and gourmand lovers. This is such a beautiful fragrance, guys. It starts off with sparkling champagne with some light and airy white florals, which are freesia and jasmine. It doesn't have tuberose, so just in case you are thinking that this might be indolic, telling you it's not. This is very light and sparkling, and the dry down you will get a lot of sugared musk and vanilla. I know it's not listed, but the dry down of this reminds me a lot of Vanilla 28. I'm getting the vibe of their musk and Deja Vu as well. This perfume has a DNA of those three best sellers. So if you like those fragrances, you'll definitely love this one. But I'm not telling you that if you layered all those fragrances, you're gonna get this as a result, because this perfume is different still. This is so different that it won't be redundant. Yes, highly recommend if you are into floral and gourmand perfumes. And also this perfume is more of like a skin scent, so just don't expect a lot from it. It lasts for around 4 to 6 hours, like a typical Kayali scent. But with this one, I'm not complaining, because with this kind of fragrance, I prefer it actually to be a little bit closer to my skin. This perfume will make you feel just beautiful and happy. Yeah, I really, really love this and I highly recommend. And also their Velvet Santal, guys. Do not think that this is only for men. I know this is inspired by the groom, Hassan, Mona's husband, but I'm telling you guys, this is very unisex. This one has a note of tea leaves, benzoin, musk, and sandalwood. I love this one. There's something in here that is very warm and grounding. And if you enjoy tea and sandalwood in your perfumes, I'm telling you, you will definitely enjoy this one as well. I love them layered together, so I'm definitely getting bottles of this. But if I have to choose one, because I know people will always ask about, my preference will be Velvet Santal, just because it's more of my vibe. Because with the Velvet Santal, I get a lot of sandalwood, which is my favorite note, while in the Silk Santal, it's more of gourmand, more of that sugared musk in the dry down. Yes, so those are my Kayali favorites, Velvet Santal and Silk Santal. So actually, those are my designer fragrance favorites. And now we are moving to my favorites from the PRs I have received this year. Starting off with Orchidee Rouge from Sora Dora. Guys, if you're watching my channel, you know how much I love Mandorl from this brand. And the brand just sent me this Orchidee Rouge along with their discovery kit. And I must say that this is my other favorite aside from Mandorl. If you love vanilla, but you want a different kind of vanilla, more of the sexy, boozy vanilla, I highly recommend you trying this one out. This to me is giving a lot of that femme fatale vibe. This has vanilla absolute, almond milk, caramel rum, elemi, heliotrope, caramel, white musk, and ilang ilang. And guys, this is so good. The dry down of this is very vanillic and resinous. I think that's why I'm feeling that it's giving me a lot of that sexy vibe. I love a resinous dry down in a perfume. This is a bit boozy as well because of the rum, and with that cinnamon and heliotrope combo, it is so good. This is the kind of DNA that I love, you know. It's like slightly boozy and a little bit sweet and vanilla-y. I highly recommend you trying this one out if you are looking for sexy vanilla to use on a date night. Orchidee Rouge by Dora. By the way, I have a discount code for Dora. You can use Joanna10. The next one is a brand that I've only discovered this year, and this is Andrea Maack. All right, this perfume is called Soft Tension. I think the brand needs to be explored. This perfume I received as PR along with Discovery Kit, and guys, I'm telling you, their perfume selection is amazing. It definitely gives off that Icelandic vibe. I've been to Iceland myself. So to me, perfumes are actually one of the best ways for me to be reminded of something or someone. So receiving this really means a lot to me. I am reminded of that trip. Not just about Soft Tension, but the whole collection, because you can really feel Iceland from their scents. Having said that, I have two favorites from the brand Soft Tension. This has musk, freesia, mate, moss, and cedar. Guys, this definitely reminds me of that summer day in Iceland when we were camping. I used to be a hardcore traveler, guys. Me and my husband decided to go on a road trip in Iceland in the summertime. And this perfume, guys, to me, encapsulates that trip. This scent reminded me of waterfalls, fog, green, big green stones, and that very, very interesting feel in Iceland. This is a musky and floral perfume. However, the musk in here is so just gentle, like almost like a whisper, combined with that freesia and moss and cedar. You know, it's also a bit woody. This has a clean girl vibe as well. Highly recommend you Soft Tension, especially if you are into that clean girl aesthetic vibe and if you love musk in a perfume. My other favorite from the brand is Lightsource. This I'll definitely be getting a bottle. This one is more on the citrus side. If you love figs, I highly recommend you trying this one out. This is a different kind of figs, I'm telling you. The way the fig is blended with the pink and black pepper in this fragrance along with the citrus is so beautiful. It has the vibe of Baldafrig, but it's not the same, all right? I'm just saying that if you enjoy Byredo's Baldafrig, you will definitely love this one as well because they have the same vibe. This is so amazing to use in the summertime, and look, I only left a few of this sample just because of video purposes, and I'm definitely getting a full bottle of this, and I highly recommend you trying this one out. Lightsource by Andrea Maack. Next perfume is from Nuit Nomade, Sugar Leather. I know everybody's talking about this perfume, but I'm telling you, it is for a reason. I love a good, boozy, sweet fragrance, and this one is definitely giving me that vibe. So this is called Sugar Leather, and if I have to describe this fragrance, it's going to be sugared leather. The leather in here is just so mild, has that boozy vibe that is so fitting for the fall season. This perfume reminds me a lot of my all-time favorite, Mandorle by Dora. However, the difference I must say is that this doesn't have the cherry note, and instead of cherry, you will get more of that cinnamon and caramel instead. The dry down is not that sweet. I actually find Mandorle more sweet than this one. This one is just so smooth and leathery in the dry down. I highly recommend you trying this one out. This is very unisex. If you're a man watching this video, you will definitely enjoy this one as well. I think I will use this more in the colder season, but then yes, I highly recommend you trying this one out. Okay guys, we are halfway off the video and I would like to announce a giveaway. I'm doing this giveaway as a sign of thank you for you guys who continuously watched my channel. I have a discovery kit of Nuit Nomade to be given to one of you. This includes 10 sample sizes of their fragrances. Unfortunately, there's no sugar leather and love at first sight in here. And I am willing to send to one of you this beautiful discovery set from Nuit Nomade. This brand really needs to be explored. They have amazing scents, amazing quality, and also the company has a very good vision. I'm not going to talk a lot about that because I've talked about this brand for a long time in my channel. So now let's just talk about how to win the discovery kit. This is open internationally. Qualifications, you just have to make sure that you're subscribed in my YouTube channel, and you also have to follow me in Instagram, which is joannamercadoliveira. Then I want you to write me down in the comments down below, where are you from? And also I want you to write a topic that you want me to discuss in my channel. 3 things: subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me in Instagram, joannamercadoliveira, and third, you have to comment where are you from and what is the next fragrance topic that you want me to talk about in my channel. I'll be announcing the winner in my Instagram account as well as here in YouTube, so definitely watch out for that. So good luck. Okay, the last perfume from the PR samples is 1015. I only have a sample size of this. The brand sent me Sonic Flower full bottle, and I know that I've talked about that perfume in my channel. Love that perfume, but guys, if I have to choose only the best of the best, I discovered this fragrance called 1015. Apparently, this is the signature scent of the brand, and I'm wondering why nobody's really talking about it. I love this fragrance. If you're like me and if you love sandalwood, you have to check this out. This is sandalwood, violet, mandarin orange. That is just so addicting. The sandalwood in here is like warm and a little bit creamy, and it has violet as well. I think violet is a note that is kind of like new to my nose, and I am loving it. This is very heavy on those two notes, violet and sandalwood. So if you're a fan of those, you have to check this one out. This to me can be signature scent worthy as well. If you love the scents like Tart by Carner Barcelona, you're gonna enjoy this one as well. This clings to the skin like differently. I don't know, it's giving me that sensual vibe as well. It lingers on the skin beautifully and it stays on clothes as well. It has a very good longevity. On me, this is around 6 to 8 hours. This is my favorite from the brand. After testing all of them, I know everybody's raving about Cherry Punk, Sonic Flower, etc. But to me, this is my favorite. 1015 by Room 1015. Okay, so those are the best of the best PR samples that I have received this year. So now we are diving into the niche fragrances. These ones I've sampled and tried, and I eventually purchased a bottle of. Okay, first up from the niche fragrances, Deja Vu by Teo Cabanel. You know, I received the sample size of this from the brand, but I ended up purchasing a travel size bottle because, guys, this one is so good, so unique. It has a bubblegum note in it, okay? And this is my only bubblegum dominant fragrance in my collection, and this is just so good. Imagine it has that bubblegum note, some white florals, and leather note. I find this fragrance very unique because even if it is very dominant in bubblegum, the white florals like orange blossom and jasmine are kind of like in the background, so it will definitely give you that ladylike feel, and the leather note that is in the base grounded everything. Please do not think that this is a juvenile kind of fragrance because of the bubblegum note. It's not. Because of the florals and leather note here, they are very well blended. Outcome is just an elegant bubblegum kind of fragrance. I know it sounds weird. You have to try it out, especially if you are into discovering exciting and new fragrances to add in your collection. I highly recommend you trying this one out because it is very unique. Yes, Deja Vu by Teo Cabanel. The next perfume, Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. If you're watching my channel, you know that I started with a decant of this, finished that one up quickly. However, I didn't want to pay 200 plus euros for a bottle. So when I saw Cult Beauty putting this on sale, I grabbed it immediately. Yes, so now I have a bottle. So you like Killian's Love Don't Be Shy, however, you find it too sweet and you find it juvenile, welcome, because this perfume is the darker, sensual sister of Love Don't Be Shy. Yes, it still has the DNA of Love Don't Be Shy. It still has that orange blossom. However, it is missing that marshmallow, and instead it has that smoked honey in it that makes it different. The oak moss in here is beautifully blended with orange blossom, vanilla, and olibanum. This to me lasts for quite a good time, around 6 to 8 hours. So if you are looking for that more sensual type of Love Don't Be Shy, I highly recommend you trying this one out because for me, this is superior. That's all. You have to try this one out. Yes, Can't Stop Loving You by Killian. So the last three perfumes, I must say, are my top 3 best discoveries of this year. And just to let you guys know, I'm not into blind buys, like not at all. But this one, with the influence of Anna Lauren here in YouTube. Guys, for sure you're following her already, but just in case you're not following her, please do follow her because she is amazing. She mentioned this fragrance 4 times in a row in her video, so I just blacked out. I blacked out and blind bought it. And I'm talking about Bora Bora by Giordini di Toscana. Guys, this is very unique tropical fragrance. I haven't smelled anything like this. She is so right about that. To be honest, I was a bit scared because after I purchased this bottle, I heard a lot of YouTubers saying that this can be indolic because it's heavy in white flowers. But guys, on my skin, it is not. It is very heavy in ylang ylang, tiare flower, and jasmine, and apricot as well, drizzled with honey on top. This is hands down the best floral gourmand that I have ever tried. And I think it's very hard for a floral dominant fragrance to be gourmand. Yeah, I think that's quite hard to pull off. But this one is done perfectly, I must say. This is gourmand but not too sweet. This is floral dominant but not indolic. Like, really, if you are as well that kind of person who loves discovering unique fragrances, you have to check this one out. I know everybody's talking about Bianco Latte, and funny enough, actually, I ordered this from the website of Giordini Toscana, and they sent me their discovery kit. But unfortunately, it didn't have the Bianco Latte, so I didn't try that one. Celeste was nice too, but if I have to choose, this is the best. Highly recommend you trying this one out, and thank you, Anna Lauren, for pushing me to get this one. Yes, Bora Bora by Giordini di Toscana. And the next perfume is another gourmand. This is called Lemon Tart by Theodoros Kalotinis. Guys, this for me is the best summer gourmand fragrance that I have ever tried. This is just so buttery, creamy, and zesty. It's so good and addicting. The hype is real on this one, okay? I purchased this bottle myself just because I trust the brand. When I read the notes, I was like, I need to check that one out. And I'm so glad that I did. This smells like whipped cream and butter, topped with some lemon zest and vanilla essence. This is so intoxicating, however, not very foodie. I actually once described this as the bakery itself because it is just more than a lemon tart. This smells like you enter a cafe specializing in lemon meringue tart. I just love it. It's my kind of gourmand to wear in summertime. This lasts for around 6 to 8 hours and stays forever on clothes. But I must say, dry down is different from the opening of this fragrance because a dry down of this is less creamy, I must say. Basically, it's more vanillic. It's more of that creamy vanilla and lemon zest in the dry down. So you basically lose the butter and whipped cream, but still so good, guys. I highly recommend you trying this one out. Lemon Tart by Theodoros Kalotinis. And now we are down to the last fragrance, and if you watch my channel, you know what is missing, and for me, this is the best perfume discovery of 2023. Guidance by Amouage. Need I say more about this fragrance? I don't think so. I don't think you need an introduction about this fragrance because I talked a lot already about this. This is a blast of saffron, pear, hazelnut in the opening with that captivating powdery and woody scent. I have no words to say. This perfume is extremely unique, extremely long-lasting, and extremely beautiful scent. I highly recommend you trying this one out because this one is getting a lot of mixed reviews, okay? This can actually shock you in the beginning, but I'm telling you, you have to give it some time because once it hits you, I'm telling you, this will be one of your favorites as well, okay? So just wait for the magic to happen. This fragrance I highly recommend, not just for someone who wants to discover new and unique fragrance, but also the scent of this is remarkable, really remarkable. Yeah, Guidance by Amouage to conclude today's video. Okay, so that's a long one, guys. I would like to know if you've tried any of these fragrances and what are your thoughts about it. Please write me down in the comments. I hope that you are doing well and you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already. And yes, thank you so much, guys. This video is too long. I don't want to make it longer. Bye.